if he can apply anything that he's learned, anything that he's researched, because he'll obviously have researched this match a lot more than Momochi has since Capcom Cup.
Well, I wouldn't put anything past Momochi. He really puts in a lot of time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So 3 out of 5 to get into winners finals.
Wow.
Wow.
Reaction, that uppercut, gets the thunder kick in, establishes that. That's going to open him up for fake step kick into low forward and such.
Momochi doing a lot of walking forward and then just blocking.
Yeah, but I also like that Xian is playing a very patient, not super active game. This time, safe jump from Momochi gives Xian an opportunity.
I think he was threatening with cross up PX Hurricane.
All right, fake cross up.
Oh, he found the jab.
Oh, that barely connected.
Wow. All the way through.
Yep, Xian taking round 1.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Yeah, you can see it right now. Xian is just not committing to much. He's playing much more patiently. Not very buttonsy at all.
No. Oh, neither is Momochi.
Yeah, trying to let Momochi make the first move so that he can react to it and counter. You see, he's been trying to whiff punish a lot more.
You know, he's not even doing crouching strong into hands. He's just been pressing with the button.
Maybe he doesn't like the negative position it puts him in. Because after you block the hands, he has to finish at least a little bit of the hand.
Yes.
And in that situation, you're negative, and Ken kind of has options.
Oh, he missed it. Now he's locked on super. Ultra's not fully stocked. Oh, he finds it.
Yeah, but he's just going to take the damage that he got now. Save all that meter.
Oh, maybe for this.
Gonna go for it. Gonna be huge amount of damage. Not gonna quite kill.
Lot of damage output available from Momochi right now.
Yep.
Oh, just like that.
Wow. And that also hasn't quite killed yet, but I don't know what Ken doesn't have anything to do in that situation. Yeah. No wake up attacks. That jump roundhouse was pretty much free for Momochi, and the chip afterwards.
And the option select that was hidden in it.
But the only consolation Xian can have in there is that they both had to use up all their resources for that. Momochi even used the EX uppercut to make sure that it chipped him to death.
Oh, hey.
Okay, sometimes he doesn't complete that because he wants to get the setup instead. Oh, wow! Braves the wake up waterfall kick. Nice block from Momochi.
Love the stagger.
The frame trap from Xian. He just low jab and then chained into the second low jab at a slightly delayed pace. Gave Momochi enough room to hang himself.
There you see Xian and EG Momochi.
Xian takes game 1. Wow.
Oh, more offensive approach now? Is he going to go away from playing as cautiously, as far away as he did? Yeah, it looks like that's the goal.
There was that fake step kick in the low forward. Like I said, the thunder kick in the first round helped establish that.
I love how he changes strategy so quickly.
Mark of a strong player, yep. And somehow he's managed to bait Xian into being a little more buttonsy again.
Well, you feel like you want to stop him from rushing you down.
Yep. Oh, wow. Kick mode roll. You barely see that.
Okay,
Nice.
there's
Catches
a little
him
stab.
in the sweep. All right. Great round there for Momochi. A little bit of an adjustment, like you said, being a little more offensive.
And back to the previous style, maybe?
Switching back and forth, keep your opponent guessing.
Yeah, it's hard to get a beat on him. Xian working on bar.
Ooh, he had that opportunity, but sometimes you're not expecting it and you're just ready to backdash.
Wow, from very far. Here he comes.
From the front, and again, sitting on a lot of meter now. Imagine he would use it for a lot of FADCs after hands. There we go.
That's it. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, empty jump. Again, the
those
same
staggers.
stagger, yeah. And he's doing a lot of this without using any meter.
Jeez. Wow, that did nothing.
Oh! And he had the punish all ready to go. That is so smart.
Great prediction. Momochi's got to settle down a little bit when it comes to trying to crouch tech or put a poke in between.
Maybe that's
costing him a lot.
Maybe that's one of the things. Xian probably did a lot of research in the matches and saw that Momochi was doing a lot of late crouch techs and such. Because he's opened him up the same way twice now.
Wow, gutsy jump. But he had played so much on the ground. I think it's pretty reasonable to think that Momochi wouldn't. Oh!
Oh! Armor breaker!
Wow, and look at the damage because a bunch of that was gray. Almost chipped. Momochi on the ropes here in this game. There it is, 2-0.
Yeah, Xian immediately canceled that into the hand slap. Hand slap is his punch mode armor breaker.
Very, very
and
good.
Was able to defeat the red focus.
I love some of the predictions he's making. You mentioned how he just walked back expecting that wake up DP, and he had already switched modes, so he already had the punch lined up. There was even a moment where he saw Momochi walking toward, and he immediately switched to kick stance. Momochi jumped, and of course, Xian had the down roundhouse anti-air, but he made that. I saw him make that switch before Momochi jumped. So that's excellent understanding of what your opponent wants to do. Now, yesterday we saw Momochi switch once.
Yep, he had went to Elena to fight against Hero. Hero actually made Momochi change characters, but it looks like Momochi doesn't have any character that he feels a little more comfortable fighting Gen with. He's just going to rely on his own gameplay here to make the adjustment. And, you know, being Momochi, that's a fair assessment. But Xian right now doing such a great job. Not going to say he quite has Momochi's number, but he's looking so solid here. Is he going to get himself in the winner's finals? He focused backdash to bait out that hurricane. And again, that same stagger. Counter hit strong into sweep. That's 3 times now that we've seen him fall for that stagger.
Yes.
Getting in with that focus, but it was only level 1, so he knew he was negative, so he just backdashed right out of there. Didn't want to get into close range to deal with the mix-up. And again, Momochi with no anti-air on the jump.
Right. Lots of control by Xian.
Momochi just using a meter on an EX Fireball for Ken to try to establish a little bit of momentum.
The round that he won, it was the round that he played offensively. And other than that, he's really been outranged by Xian. You know, he hasn't been able to get in there very often. Look at that whip punish. It's not easy to make Momochi misplace the step kick like that.
Yeah. He has one of the best footsies, but Xian is playing it really smart right now. Great throw tech. And he's 1 hit away from getting ultra, super into ultra here.
Again, there was a stagger.
Yeah, and he'll do it too. He will use all that meter to win this round.
Well, he got all that meter in this round, so he can get it again.
Yeah, Momochi's scared to throw any fireballs right now. That was an opportunity to super right through there.
Yeah, I think that Xian doesn't believe he has to take that risk quite yet. Now it's time to take that risk, though. Oh, Ultra 2. Oh, yeah. Love that he stopped jumping for that anti-air Ultra. Not Ultra. He used it.
He hit him with the underhand. And Xian is going to rob that round from Momochi. Not only did he take that round, but he saved all of his meter doing it.
By the way, did you see the Ultra trade just there?
Yeah. 1 round away from sending Momochi to losers. Xian sitting on a lot of meter. If he can land that super into maybe a waterfall kick juggle, it would be a very good way to discourage him.
Wow. This corner control. Potential 3-0 on the player who has looked the most dominant of anybody in the last few months.
Oh, he went for the underhand again. You actually have to low block that one. Great backdash. Great defense. He has not let Momochi start up any mix-ups, but here he comes. Just as I say that, Momochi's getting in there. This is that offensive pressure that you were talking about that he did so well with the only 1 round that he's won so far.
And he had the late media there.
Wow, he's done so much damage with that overhead.
Yeah, I guess Momochi must be worried about sweep. That's really Xian's only credible low there. Oh!
Oh, he gets away. Lots of meters spent there. He was just going to try to use it as an anti-air.
Pretty significant loss there for Xian. Still has a chance, though. Here he comes.
Oh, from the front,
baby.
from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's going to let it drop. He
Wow.
beats it out. He beats the uppercut out. Xian takes it 6 rounds to 1. What a dominating performance by Xian.
There's a man who's put in the time. He's a very strong player, of course, but on top of that, on top of whatever natural stuff he has going on, you can really see how much time he put in against Momochi. To go from feeling like being matched up against Momochi at Capcom Cup was a loss even before it started, to 6 rounds to 1 is a gigantic change in the space of just 3 months.
That is the mark of a strong player. Look, Xian is an EVO champion. There's a reason why he's an EVO champion. Since then, for some reason, I feel like people haven't given him the same kind of credit that a lot of other players have gotten.
I think you're right.
But he's amazing, and this is great proof of why he is so amazing here. He studied the match, and Momochi, who has looked nigh indestructible from the last couple of months, he made Momochi look pedestrian. He really, really did.
Yeah, Momochi so rarely got in and played what he wanted to play. There was really only one round where that happened. So we're going to switch to the other side.